Hey guys, what's up? Tax here. Today we are here with the Malaysian Grand Prix on F1 2013 Career Mode Season 2. And today, yep, we're going to be in the Mercedes obviously once again. And a couple of people are asking, if you're wondering, down in the comment section in the last video, people are asking, like, what can you make this into highlights or whatever? And what I've done in the description, you may realise, is you've got a couple of timestamps down in the description. You can click on them and go to sort of the key points of the race. I'll be doing that for every single race in this season, and at the end of the season I might decide to go back to 25% races or stay with 50% races. I don't think 100% races is really an option. Also on your screen now there's probably a link somewhere on the screen to the episode 1 of Australia. If you haven't watched that, I'd advise going to watch it because it was an interesting race to say at the least. And also guys, if you can we hit maybe 250 likes on this video? I'm so thankful of the support on the last video, and yeah, it just went down absolutely amazingly, and I've got to thank you guys for that. I can't really sort of comprehend. I think it got like 350 likes in a couple of days, and it got like 200 likes in a couple of hours. That was just absolutely crazy. And yeah, I just got to say a big thank you to you guys for helping me out on that. And yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this one as much. Obviously, if you don't want to watch the whole video, you can either, you know, add this to your favourites and come back to it later, or add it to a, I think you can add to a playlist or something. Also add it to a watch later playlist. There are many ways you can, you know, get this video later if you want to watch it another time, or watch half of it and then watch it another bit another day. But anyway, let's see what happens. Alonso in front, Webber, Vettel and the rest, and our lights are out and away we go here in Malaysia. Mark Webber doesn't get the typical bad start, going around the outside of Vettel and Alonso. Can he get Hamilton on the brakes? I don't think so. There's a bit of contact with me and Alonso as he brakes a little bit harder than I expect here. Hamilton's went out really wide and now we're up into the lead. Oh, I completely misjudged that one, but we're still in the lead of the race. Now we've got to really defend from Hamilton. Our tyres are pretty destroyed. Hamilton looking to the outside line. Not really much of a space there. So really what we're going to do now is just try and hold these guys back for as much time as possible. In qualifying it was all looking good. Qualifying, I think we qualified better than we did in Melbourne, but it's really annoying because in Q3 my times just dropped off and I could have been front row, I think, personally, but just a little mistake from myself meant that I wasn't in the front row. The front two rows of the grid ended up, I think it was 5th, I can't even remember now. I'm stupid that I can't even remember what lap time I got. But at this Malaysia track, I actually do really enjoy it. It's a really nice track, it flows really well. Not that I'm very good at it or whatever, but it does flow quite well. I quite like this track. It's one of the few modern tracks I actually really enjoy. You know, I enjoy it as much as a modern track. Let's just say we've done a Prix off the track. And now we've got to get back in the slipstream of Hamilton and try and get into him. That doesn't make any sense. Get through into the lead is what I meant to say. Get into him will be a bit weird. I've had to literally have a glitch where I'm visible and go inside of Lewis Hamilton's car. But anyway, roll on lap 2. Looks like, as he said, stay dry for the whole race here. We'll defend to the inside for our one manoeuvre. He'll try and go around the outside, cut back to the inside. That's actually a good manoeuvre by Lewis Hamilton. He'll be looking for the inside manoeuvre here, and now it'll be turning into the outside, however. And now this might be Mark Webber's opportunity. We're going cursing out the corner just to get in front of Lewis Hamilton there, into the lead once again. That's exactly what I needed to do, is just defend him with all my might. I didn't really, like here, I'm not going to drive at my full ability. I just want to make sure that I can just keep it on the track, because I don't want to do any stupid manoeuvres. Somebody already in pit lane probably got some front wing damage from accidents that have been happening around the track. 6 laps, so that's probably about 8 laps on an actual race stint on these tyres. I wonder if we could do a bit longer on these. I don't know. I've got to think about that. I think Malaysia was my first win in the Red Bull. I think. I could be completely wrong. If you go and remember back to F1 2012 career mode. 2012 career mode season 2 was a lot better than season 1. I didn't rush season 2. It just all flowed together just a lot better. But, you know, let's see what this season 2 brings. I just can't get that turn right, can I? Just can't get it right. And cursing away, Hamilton now right behind us. DRS will be enabled next lap. But still, Hamilton, even though we're in exactly the same car, is a lot faster than me. You can see here, I'm not putting the throttle on early. I'm just trying to keep the tyres in shape and make sure Lewis Hamilton doesn't do any manoeuvres up the inside or around the outside. Let's go for our one defensive move over here. Hamilton was just about knocked down the inside, so we just about had the ability to cover him off there. Hamilton trying to look down the outside. I want to make sure, to be honest, I want to make sure that maybe we get Webber in between us, because I know Webber's a bit slower, so try and get Webber in between me and Hamilton, but I'm not going to do anything stupid to make that happen, but hopefully that can happen at some point. So just cursing it up now, trying to just get that little bit of an advantage, but I know that I'm not going to get that much of an advantage. So let's put it into lean fuel mixture here and just save a bit of fuel through the twisty part of the track. In the straights I'll have to put it back up to standard, but through the twisty bits they're not really going to launch a manoeuvre, so... Oh, there's contact! I just heard a front wing brake. That is the typical front wing braking noise on this game. It's just that crunching noise, and I heard it. So it looks like some car has got in some contact. I think it might have been one of the Ferraris actually. It might have been one of the Ferraris on the back of Mark Webber. What is he doing? What the hell? Is this game serious? Did I just actually see that? Lewis Hamilton just pulled across me and then he just took himself out. Oh my. Now he's retired from the race. I'm sorry, but that is not how a driver reacts in real life, so I don't know why it reacts like that in this game. He does not pull across in front of his teammate. Oh my, it's embarrassing for me, but I just went wide into the corner, but in real life you don't see drivers just cut them off. You know, you give them a bit of space, but wow, Lewis Hamilton out of this race now. You know, I guess a couple of people in the comments will be like, well, you could have lifted, but I shouldn't have lifted, really. I did no obligation to lift. But whatever, I suppose you can't worry about these things too much. I mean, obviously I didn't want that to happen because we need those points for the constructors, but the fact he retired as well, I suppose he was in the gravel, so in real life you wouldn't. Sector 1 where I was fast in qualifying, so now we've just got to take all the life out of these tyres and try and catch Webber. That front left is really getting worn. I'm still annoyed about that accident, to be perfectly honest. I'll have to re-watch it and see what happens, but I don't really think there was a huge amount I should have, you know, in real life, if I was as a driver in my situation, they have no obligation to lift. They should really think, look, it's like there as well, they just push you off the track. I don't understand it, it's really stupid. Have any of you guys had something like that where the AI just push you off the track? It's pretty silly, to be perfectly honest. I really hope that stuff like that doesn't happen, because I want to race the AI. I don't want them just like pushing me off the track, and it's just, I think it's just because they just do follow this same line. You can see all those cars following exactly the same line, and I think that's still a little bit of a problem with this game. That all the AI just follow a certain track and don't really ever venture off of it. Unlike real life, obviously, where you got loads of different drivers taking loads of different lines. In this, you just have every single driver following, like, pretty much rails, if you know what I mean. But I suppose I can't keep complaining. This isn't a video complaining, because I do thoroughly enjoy this game, but not when stuff like that happens. And now it's just ruined my rhythm, that, because it's just got in my head and I'm getting a bit annoyed. probably with the tyre wear going as well. I just can't keep it on the track. I'm going to try and take the incentive here that he's telling me you got to pit this lap really. There we go. Going to the pit lane as fast as possible. Oof, that was not a nice stint. Let's put some primes on. Here we go, Mercedes crew, putting on some primes, and away we go into traffic. Actually, it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think we'll catch that lot, because they're not that far behind the leader, so they must be quite good. Gutierrez, yes, we're ahead of Van der Garde, so exactly what we wanted, because obviously Van der Garde will be quite a substantial amount slow. 2 stops raining. I mean, if I really... Oh my... Kers is gone. Are you serious? The Kers is gone? In real life, I don't think I've ever heard Mercedes lose Kers. It's always Red Bull that lose Kers. Always Red Bull. And always on Weber's anyway, so let's try and catch the cars in front. I don't know whether I really need to try and catch them, but obviously I want to drive as fast as possible. Van der Garde is holding up some cars behind really well, which is good. I don't know whether he's fighting another position or not, but if he is or whether he isn't, it doesn't really matter to me as long as he's holding up some cars. Next up, I'm just going to have a complete engine failure. Fuel conservation mode from Gutierrez, no surprise there, just because he is stuck up behind some slower moving vehicles by the looks of it. Looks like he's behind a couple of Williams. Somebody has lost their front wing, and whilst I've been distracted by that, and somehow I did not get DRS, and I haven't got Kers, but thankfully he had DRS. Back up to P5. Oh no, what's that? What's all that red? Is that the Kers? I reckon it is the Kers. If you look on the little thing to the right hand side of the screen, is that, I guess, those red parts of the car, is that the Kers? To be honest, I had to guess it is because it's not working at the moment. Ooh, I had to brake at the last millisecond there because Bottas, even though he's really far down the order, it seems to be just blocking me off at every opportunity here. But we'll take the attentive here that he's given us, which is just diving up the inside. Exactly what I want to do. And now Bottas will hold up, follow countryman Kimi Raikkonen. I think that was Kimi Raikkonen at least. Still staying out for a bit longer. This could be advantageous. Hopefully that's the right word. If he continues on at that pace. So here we go, running up down the back straightaway, cars in pit lane. I'd hope actually that we could possibly see where we come out here. But Kers has been down for a number of laps here. This is really not good for us. That's Webber out the pits, and it looks like we're going to get jumped by this guy. No, we don't. Perez, what? Perez is just on fire. Perez is doing some masterclass work in this game so far. I think Perez has been doing quite well the last couple of races, but you know, that's good for him, not great for us, but we're ahead of him. That's just the good thing here. And now the race is starting to pan out a little bit. We can sort of start to see what's happening and all that. Because we've got 3 cars here, then there's a big gap behind Perez. I say to the tune of about 6 or 7 seconds there. Webber looks to have got this race in the bag, even though Hamilton did close down a huge gap to who was it? One of the Red Bulls in that last race. I think Vettel won that last race, so by the looks of it, Webber will take the lead of the championship here. But I shouldn't be too far behind now, because the fourth, and wherever I finish here, it shouldn't be too bad. But please, Mercedes, fix this KERS problem. This is losing me like half a second a lap. And it's just annoying because I'm not going to be able to defend from these guys now. Through no fault of my own. And they said that, I can't remember, somebody from Codemaster said once that we don't want to like put stuff in the game that's out of the user's control. And I think that's exactly what is happening here. That's exactly what happens with mechanical failures. And we get KERS back at the final corner. See, if I was an AI there, I could just squeeze him out off the track, but I didn't. And now we run deep into turn 1. Just get it back to the corner. Tell you what, this car is coming back at us quite fast here, but I reckon that's Button. No, it's not. It's not Button. Grosjean is pitted for a second time then, so Grosjean going for a very weird strategy. A lot of people asking about the tyre wear, and I say it's not actually that bad. I'm not sure, but 100% races, if it stays with this tyre deck, you'd have to do like 10 stops. So this ended up being a 3-stop strategy once again. I don't know, one of these races which is low tyre wear, I will try and eke out a 2-stop or a 1-stop strategy. Maybe Monza actually, I could really try it at Monza. That's like the lowest degradation track on the whole calendar. And now we finally got KERS back, we can actually gain a bit of time. Webber has just flew off into the distance. People ask, well, a couple of people saying that I could put it up to the highest difficulty, Legend, but I don't think I'd really want to do that. I mean, if I'm fighting with these sort of people now, if I put it up to Legend, I'd probably just be fighting with the, you know, the back team. Oh well, Perez just backed off in the middle of that corner to get the DRS. However, putting in some very solid lap times, which are now 2 seconds faster than me. Partly, I guess, down to me having to defend, and partly down to me just not being that fast. Perez and Raikkonen, they do not have a very healthy relationship. So I'm playing as Rosberg here. I've got these rubbish on my tyres. Can we get that off fast, please? Okay, maybe. No, it'll just stay on there, even though I'm pretty sure in real life that would have definitely got off all the marbles on my tyres by doing that, but okay. Perez behind. Raikkonen behind him. So we're going to go to lap 14 on these, and I guess we'll go to about lap 20-ish, 21-ish on the next set of primes. After that, actually, wait a second, what am I talking about? No. Oh great, that was embarrassing. I literally just drove off into the gravel. Don't do a Perez, don't do a Perez. Right, the DRS is exactly what we wanted. Now let's DRS this up. Look, why is he so much faster than me? We both got DRS. Game, you cannot program it that it goes like a million miles an hour faster than the AI. And now I don't get it. Wow. Come on, let's attack Press here. Let's put some fast fuel mixture. They said Webb's going to pit in the next couple of laps, and now they say in the next 5 laps. They want to make up their mind here. First sector is actually where I'm really fast, especially as I used all my curves. Qualifying, I was like half a second faster than anyone through the first sector. Bit too much curb there, but okay. Seem to be faster through there as well. Now Perez is in full revs. Right, so this is the ultimate test here. With, I think I should. Oh, I didn't get DRS. I don't understand how Raikkonen is so fast. And actually, if it's the same as the online glitch, Lotus are really fast in a straight line. Could that be the case? I don't know. Even though that was our fastest lap of the race, but it was set to be a very fast lap. Whoops. Okay, I shouldn't have moved over there. That was just stupid. So Perez has now escaped. When are they going to catch him? So it does look like OP McLaren in this game. There's no way in real life that Perez was going to get a podium this early on in the season in real life. So, yeah, okay. So McLaren are a bit overpowered in this game. I think we can say that. They might not be higher up in qualifying, but they're definitely OP in the race. So let's just try and defend this position now. Perez is going to escape up the road at a good old pace. Come on, let's use all my curves here just to try and get out of the DRS zone. Oh no, we've run it wide, we've done a Perez. Whoa, what is Raikkonen doing? See, that's what I mean, that's happened at that same corner twice now. Is the AI just swing all the way to the left hand side and give you no room if you're there. I just don't understand it. It's because like the AI are on rails and they don't want to deviate off that rails, otherwise they'll get like penalties and stuff, which is annoying. And it nearly lost Raikkonen a lot of time there because he nearly spun out. Oh, this is embarrassing. So we'll have one more pit stop after this one, I think, if I remember correctly. We'll just save this extra fuel for this lap. It's like that corner in real life, you would expect the other person to give you a bit of room. They wouldn't expect them just to close them off completely, especially because I wasn't even like, I was beside him is what I'm trying to say here. I wasn't like a huge amount behind him. Now Button has closed up this gap massively. Perez has just jumped off in the distance, but saving fuel here is big key for me. Wow, this car is like so bad all of a sudden. I don't understand how bad it suddenly is with heavy fuel, but okay. I suppose it's quite similar in real life. Let's see you there once again. He nearly just closed me out. Just go to the outside here and let's just pit one lap early. And we'll put on tyres, primes. There we go. Coming in that 1 lap early each time should help us out. And just going to take a quick drink of water here, just to make sure I can keep talking. So Grosjean's pitted twice. There's Sutil, Vern. I have 2 laps. No, I didn't. Pit lap 22. Actually, pit lap 22. I reckon that last stint could be options. I reckon we could do it on options. I reckon we could do that on options, but we'll see. Oh god, I'm just not paying attention. I looked over my computer screen and then end up on the grass. I'm still a little bit annoyed about the Lewis Hamilton accident. I mean, I really just can't comprehend what actually just happened. It's just blocked me off the last second. Oh my god, I'm not paying any attention here. Not paying attention. Let's look at the people who are retired here. Massa, Alonso, I think for the second race in a row, Alonso, Ricciardo and Hamilton. Whoops. Yeah, a bit too much there of the curbing. Thank you, Vern. Thank you, Vern, for being there and making sure I can use the DRS. I think somebody just retired on that lap there. I think it might have been Massa. Okay, well he made that very easy, but I wonder if Sutil will be just as easy here as we go down the main straight. But exactly what we needed was this DRS to try and find pit lane ahead of him. So Sutil up into 6th position. He must be trying a bit of a different strategy here, just like he did in the Indian Grand Prix. I'm just lucky that through this I can actually overtake the AI, and the AI can't really ever overtake the AI. So I'm sort of lucky with that, except with DRS actually. Around this track, DRS is quite powerful, at least down the back straight. The home straight doesn't seem to be as good. Now Grosjean has pitted twice. I remember looking earlier on in the race and he's pitted twice, so Grosjean did run a different strategy on the back foot, because yeah. Finally that bollard's gone on the inside. I can take that sort of corner a bit. I don't think we're going to get DRS off Grosjean here, but we might do, I don't know. I doubt it, to be honest. No, we were a bit too far back there. And looks like Sutil is holding up Kimi Räikkönen a treat here. Got some guys in the pit lane. There's Grosjean in the pit lane as well. I don't think Räikkönen 4 laps? Are you serious? Okay. Fastest lap of the race, guys. Fastest lap of the race. So I can do it. I can do that, but whether I can do that for a consistent amount of laps, I highly doubt it, because I just went off the track back there, and ooh, that's why Räikkönen's doing. He's on the option tyre. Tell you what, as he's inevitably going to catch us, let's just run it in lean fuel mixture and save a bit of fuel. Oh, we're all over the place. So this is going to be a soft, hard, soft. Well, actually no, because it's medium tyre, so it's going to be medium, hard, medium strategy here. I don't know what Grosjean's doing, but I don't know whether he's. I don't think he's going to have to do 12 or so laps on this tyres. Kimi Räikkönen try and save fuel as well. I was pretty surprised by the amount of sort of track extending, if I'm using the right word there, they do in real life around India. It's just absolutely crazy. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm saying I didn't like the look of it, but the FIA have the rules, they set the rules, and they let the drivers do what they want to do. So, no, they not what the drivers do what the FIA want to do is what I'm trying to say here. I don't know what time to button through all this pit stops here. It seems to have dropped back quite a bit. Oh, he's retired. Okay, makes sense. See that time there was a lot slower, 2.8 seconds, but I'm running now in the lean fuel mixture, which will cost me at least a second or so. And also it wasn't a very clean lap. But now we've got Vettel and Raikkonen behind us. We want to beat Vettel at all costs, really. I'm going to go for that soft glass stint. I mean, it's going to be very helpful if I do, just get that extra time. Just get my head down here and just concentrate, because I really don't want to be losing to Vettel, because he's sort of one of the key people in the championship, and if I want to go to this championship, I've got to be consistent, and I've got to beat some people from time to time. You know, I've got to pick my battles here. Vettel is someone I need to beat. Raikkonen I don't particularly need to beat, but obviously beating them both would be good. Vettel crashes into the back of me. Myself and the AI aren't having the cleanest of races, although we've had some contact throughout this race. There goes super OP DRS with Vettel on those soft tyres. Bit of contact with Vettel. Oh no, this isn't good. Raikkonen, the OP Lotus with the OP DRS. Going to our left. Actually, he's not doing too well. We tried to cut into the corner there. I'm not. It might be me, but I think the program with the AI on this track might have been a bit wrong. They seem to be very aggressive with their lines and the cutting off people. Other tracks it seems perfectly fine, but I don't know why. But yeah. Vettel stopping on like 21. We're going to have to go to 22 to make a soft stint work. Pretty much using all, or saving all my curves, I should say, for the long straights. Take a different line through there. Actually sort of worked out a bit better. We got the speed off the corner, but obviously with the slow fuel mixture it doesn't really mean anything. You just lose it all straight away in the next straight. I think we're coming up to lap some people here. I think Perez is right behind someone. Perez actually not gaining a huge amount of time on me through this stint. It's going to be here again. Look, AI Vettel just pushes me off the track. So I'm going to do exactly what Vettel did to me and cut in front of him. I want Vettel to get the... Oh, Vettel just backed out that one. Look, once again! AI just smash into the side of you. It's crazy stuff. I can't believe that actually does sort of happen in this. Oh, wow. Oh, well. But I can't really be complaining. I'm having a pretty decent race. I had to slut up in the middle of the corner there. We're pretty much going to run in lean now until they pit, because we're just going to save this fuel for as much time as possible. I mean, we can probably go for like 4 or 5 laps on, maybe not 4 or 5, 2, 3, 4 laps on the fast fuel mixture if we save all this fuel now. So that's what we're going to do. Vettel looking for the inside manoeuvre, he's done it. The AI don't seem to like it when they overtake down the inside. They just seem to sort of back out. I think Prix is going to pull up on quite a big gap here. Yeah, pulled out like a good 3 seconds on that lap. He wasn't pulling away really much at all over the last couple of laps, but recently, as I'm now fighting with lean fuel mixture, they seem to be really battling. But I think this season overall has started off a lot better than last season. I mean, last season I should say, it was just a bit confusing with all of the strategies and high tire degradation, and why the AI only pitted once really confused me. And why they still don't overtake down the inside, I don't know, because you can see there Vettel lost the position to Raikkonen. Because I could just set this up every single lap to make sure they try and overtake down the inside, but they'll never overtake. Look, they look for the outside, and there's no space there. But okay, AI, okay, you may be a bit drunk, AI, but whatever. Yep, they're telling me that the fuel's good, but obviously the reason I'm saving this is just to have a super fast last stint. Vettel and Raikkonen are just absolutely stalking me, corner for corner. I don't want to use that. Don't want to use that curve. We're catching this AI. He could play into effect. I'm really hoping we get stuck up behind some traffic when we come out of the pits, or they do at least, just because then I can. So you can see the slow fuel mixture might even take more than a second away. I've always thought about seconds, right? But maybe a bit more. So look, watch this. Let's try and hopefully this works. So Vettel is on the inside here. Okay, maybe he's a bit too far ahead, but what we're going to do is I'll try and get him back around the outside, and look what he'll do is, as we go around the outside of him, he'll go really slowly through the middle of the corner. That's right, Raikkonen pits. Okay, well, I think I did a little bit of weaving there, which was a bit naughty of me. But Grosjean's pretty much made a pit stop up on us, which is crazy. Get these marbles off my tyres. But I've got some ideas. I've got actually quite a few ideas. When the next season starts, F1 or 2014 season, I should say, I've got some pretty cool ideas that I'm looking forward to bring onto this channel, which will maybe include at 100% races if I can get everything sorted out. But I've got to get everything sorted out first, and then that will probably take its time. Especially as it will rely on my internet connection, which isn't good. So 21 seconds to Perez. He's got a pit stop in hand now. I don't understand why the McLaren is so fast in this, but yeah, that's that. Let's check. Where did Raikkonen come out behind Sutil? Good. There you go, Vettel once again. Put Grosjean on those Super P tyres. He's going around the outside. I'm coming into the pits this lap. I'm going to have to. Cut the corner, jokes. Well, I sort of did in the end, but tyres option. Let's try and do this. It could be impossible, but let's try it. Vettel into that pit lane there. Option tyres on. Let's roll. And I reckon this coming down the pit straight now is Raikkonen. Yes, it is. Can't believe we lost that much time to Raikkonen, but okay. I really should have pitted when Raikkonen did and then covered him off. But then the same thing would happen to Vettel even, so... how fast Vettel is, I can't believe it. Actually, what tyres is Vettel on? Prime, so we should have the advantage, as our race engineer kindly says. To be honest, I don't care about losing to Raikkonen. It would have been nice to get the podium, but I really don't want to lose to Vettel. Just because he's one of the key people in the championship. But lap traffic is going to be a big key thing for us because, you know, AI aren't too good at overtaking other AI. Right, we've got to put in a great lap here. We've got to close up right onto the back. But it looks like Vettel is closing in on Raikkonen, so we'll see what happens here. Use half our colours through there. So we closed in quite a bit through that middle sector. No, first sector, sorry, not middle sector. What am I talking about? Wasn't fastest though. Oh, that's just making it even worse for me that Vettel's going in fuel conservation mode. Oh, there we go, that's fast. Maximum concentration suddenly just engaged here. No DRS, but I reckon we could have a chance here in the part of this next lap. No DRS once again, but at least we've got a bit of a slipstream here as we finally got into the zone, and we're now in a 38.997. Why is Raikkonen only going very slowly? I don't know. Right, that was risky, but no, no, no! Oh my god! Damn it! God damn it! That was a bit optimistic, yes, but I'm angry. I really wanted to beat Vettel, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen now. We're going to have to do it next lap. If it's any lap, we're going to have to do it next lap, otherwise our tyres will just be gone. Those tyres don't look good. Let's go on the attack mode. So Raikkonen will be using DRS. Let's use half our girls through there once again, which can try and get in this DRS zone, which we are now in. Now I'm going to stay in this DRS zone for the rest of this lap. Oh, slight lift through there. This is where they're fast. I just can't seem to keep up with them through there. So you want to get him, you need to get into the DRS and then get him out of the corner afterwards. Honestly thought it was 100% lost. We're going to have to use the curves here because otherwise I probably won't be in the DRS zone. Yes, perfect, perfect. Right, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. This is exactly what we wanted. It's just a bit of fun at this last part of this race. And we done it. Let's go into fuel conservation mode now and save a bit just for this last. We're going to have to use it in. We'll use fast in the fast parts of the track and then slow down the twisty parts. I thought honestly all was lost when I went off the track a few laps back, but luckily we just managed to regather it and get back on it. And Perez, actually, we've closed down Perez on this stint. So far I reckon he will pull out at the end, obviously with better tyres, but actually it does seem, I'm not going to lie, that tyre wear has improved in Mercedes. Apparently it gets even better towards the end of the season, which is good. Van der Garde, please do an honourable thing here, mate, and get out the way. Actually, no, do it after I get the DRS. Yeah, keep going, keep going. And now we get DRS as well. And that was exactly what we wanted. Fuel, standard. Raikkonen's now going back around the outside of Vettel. Take it as slow as possible through there, and then get a good run out the corner. Well, good, I say good, but it wasn't great. You can see that last part of that lap, Perez was a considerable amount faster. As soon as we hit the brakes, put it into the lean fuel mixture. It's not good getting all these things complicated up in my mind, but doing all these tricky things to try and just save a bit of fuel there, save a bit of fuel there. Curse it up, curse it up, curse it up. Right. Turn in. Come on, better round the outside, son. Go on, round the outside, son. And look, yeah, Raikkonen nearly completely destroys him off the track. Because this is how I'd want it to finish. Is Raikkonen behind me, not Vettel, to be perfectly honest. Oh, I don't know what's happening there, but completely failed. Are you serious? Kerr's problem. Oh my god. Oh no. Raikkonen's hit me. Damn it, team, you are... My team are the maximum trolls here. Mate, what are you doing, Raikkonen? Stop smashing me off the track. Oh my god. Team, you're a bunch of trolls. I need it occurs and I just get it disabled. What a bunch of trolls. How did I suddenly get some marbles on my tyres? I don't know. Okay, I can't get mad, to be perfectly honest. It's been a pretty good race. We've drove quite well. Not the way I would have wanted to have this with Vettel in front, but I'll take the points when they come. And tyres have completely gone off the edge of the cliff as well now. Can't get to turn him. Look at those bacon red tyres. Mike Webber wins for Red Bull Racing. I'm just going to take this really slow because I really don't want to lose more positions. The wheel spin's just humongous. Look at this, Vandergaard, what an absolute legend. He's getting in on the DRS action. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, did this just actually happen? Raikkonen beat me on the line. Oh my god, that was a crazy race. 52 minutes I think at the moment. There's the result. Don't care about them. And there we go in the standings, 22 points. Pretty happy with that. There's the team's championship for anyone wondering. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in a couple of days' time for the Chinese Grand Prix. But thanks for watching. It's been Alex out here. Goodbye.